I do appreciate there are a lot of people in the room sitting there going, no, it's neither Russians that are my enemy. It's the fucking English. And I know. We know how you feel about us. No one in England's ever hated anyone enough to vote for Alex Salmond and Nicola Sturgeon, but you guys are really leaning into that shit. Wrong crowd for that, but that absolutely kills down south. It's a good joke. The internet's going to like it too. Fuck you guys. I was doing that up in Glasgow, and this guy comes up to me afterwards. He goes, "Now I fucking hate English people," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." And he goes, "I fucking hate English people. I can't understand how anyone could be stupid enough to vote for something as fucking stupid as Brexit." And I was like, "Oh, you don't get that, do you? Well, let me explain it to you, my Scotch friend. Like, remember when you came out of your mother's fanny covered in whiskey and shortbread, and you went, 'I fucking hate English people for no reason.' And, you know, when you woke up this morning, you're like, 'I fucking hate English people for no reason.' Well, that's how the majority of English people feel about the French and the Germans, okay? That's how the French and the Germans feel about the Greeks and the Italians. It's how the Greeks and the Italians feel about North Africans. It's how North Africans feel about South Africans, and everyone hates Australians. Because hatred travels south. It goes down the globe like that. It's down the globe. It's down like that. It's just a petty piece of bigotry based on people who live just down there who've got slightly better weather than you. That's all it is. You don't believe me? Like, you know, Canadians hate Americans, Americans hate Mexicans, Mexicans hate South Americans, everybody hates Australians. It goes down the planet like that. I had this Aussie bloke 2 weeks ago get up and go, "Hey, mate, that's not fair." I went, "Where are you from?" He went, "Northern Territories." I was like, "What do you think of Tasmanians?" He went, "Peck of fucking cunts." And exactly. People from Tasmania hate people from New Zealand. You don't have to go far in New Zealand to find people with fairly objectionable opinions about penguins. It goes down the planet like that. The whole world makes a lot more sense when you know that. But yeah, the Tom Cruise thing and Top Gun 2, it was great. It just made me feel charged. I'm going to feel like that all the time. It was nice. And it was so good. Kick the shit out of Russians, American flags everywhere. Woo-hoo-hoo. And I got to say, it was just so nice, wasn't it? To see America feeling good about herself again, wasn't it? Because she's had such a mare over the last couple of years. She's been having a really hard time. So to see America, like, let her hair down, put some flags up and be like, "I'm brilliant." I was like, yeah. Because we need America to have a good time. Because we are in a weird, abusive relationship with the United States of America. It's not her fault. She doesn't know that we exist. She is a beautiful, manic, pixie dream girl. And we are a pimply 13-year-old boy who is following her around, desperately trying to fuck her. We should be in love with Europe, but we've broken Europe's heart. We should be on a bench in Paris fingering a Fraulein, but we're not. We're following America around, slithering around, doing whatever she does to try and impress her. Be like, "Are you leaving Afghanistan?" "Yeah, we're probably going to leave Afghanistan too, yeah. If you're leaving, we're leaving, yeah. Probably only take 1,000 troops to stop these people being plunged back into the dark age, but if you're doing it, we're doing it. Look at me, touch my penis. Please look at me, validate me in some way. Please help me. Oh, are you getting rid of your mad-haired right-wing television personality leader and replacing them with a series of non-entities? Yeah, we're going to do that too, yeah. I'm going to... Oh, you're building a wall to keep out immigrants. That's so cool. Yeah. We're probably... Yeah, we don't have a wall, but we're going to get Suella Braverman to send us to Rwanda. Yeah, if you're doing it, please, fuck me. Because when America feels good about herself, we can feel good about ourselves. And that is a simple rule. So do not, my friends, do not discount the fact that Top Gun 2 came out. She was back in the game. And then that weekend, what did we have? The Jubilee! A 4-day reminder of what the Olympics was like. Do you remember the Olympics? The last time anyone in Britain was in a good mood for more than 90 seconds. And it didn't matter. Royalist, Republican, it didn't matter. For those 4 days, you could lock arms and get shit-faced in parks. Bliss it was that dawn to be alive. And then she fucking died. She died. And we didn't know what to do. We lost our minds! We just queued! We're like, we'll just queue! Queue! David Beckham's doing it, just queue! Look at the box! Never mind about Holly and Phil! That story's gonna run on and turn out a lot more worse than it is right now! Just queue! Just look at the queue! And then some brave soul stood up like a meerkat and went, "It's alright, everybody! We get a day off work!" And everyone went, "Yeah!" And then we remembered, fuck! Everyone gets a day off work! So you could do precisely nothing with your day off work. What could you do? You could sit at home like everyone else in Britain and for 5 hours watch a sad paedophile walk around London behind a coffin. Why was he sad? Not because he's a paedophile, but because he wasn't allowed to wear fancy dress. Because that's how we deal with paedophiles now in Britain. We don't put them in prison, but there's a stage occasion they can't wear a silly hat. Now I learn them. And then we didn't know what to do, did we? Nobody really knew. Now we've got King Charles III. You don't know how you feel about that? No one does. We were too busy trying to not have Liz Truss that really got under the line there. You have a woke king who's trying to be all woke. This isn't a comment on woke politics generally. I'm not going to do that. It's not where this show's going. I don't really know anything about it, but I do know this. Can't have a woke king, Charlie. Doesn't work. You can't go around lecturing people on diversity, showing up to their places of work and chastising them for not knowing enough black people if you got your job coming out of a magic fanny.